morning, everybody. I wanted to show you today, this is our first video. We're trying to show how I transplant, how after the seedlings are started, I'm going to transplant them into little pony packs like this. These were all done earlier this morning. I have dirt in a purple bucket. It's nice. It's wet. You got to wet it down. Not soaking wet. You shouldn't be able to wring out water, but it should be damp, okay? So that's what you need for dirt, which is moonshine. That's what I use here in Santa Fe, if you can find it. It's a potting soil. You can also use it as a seed mix. I've already filled this little tray up, this pony pack I call it. Before that, I washed all of these in my kitchen sink with some bleach water, then rinsed them off, then dried them. The reason why you want to use bleach water is so that there's no spores, fungal spores or anything that might come in and ruin your new crop of lettuce. This is lettuce, bok choys, and spinach. And right now we're doing bok choys. So I put some tape, after I cleaned them and dried them, I put some tape on, and I'm going to put down what it is, arugula. Okay, that's done. So you need a Sharpie. I like a knife, and I really like these kind of trays. They're individual trays with little tiny grooves in them. Fill it with dirt, plant your seed in it, and then when you're ready to transplant up, which is what we're doing today, you're going to take it out. So I'm going to take this arugula, and I don't know if you can see this, but I have everything numbered here. Everything is numbered right here. And that correlates with a book that I have 1 through whatever, and whatever it is I'm growing. So I'm going to take my little knife. This happens to be arugula in the front. I don't know if this can see this. Put it back here. And I'm going to push it in and go down at an angle to the bottom. There's a little flex in the knife. I like that. And now I'm going to take this and I'm going to pull it out. Now, I hope you can see this. Here it is, and here they are. And you notice there's lots of good roots on it. These have been in since January 18th. I planted them as seeds, and now they're going to be transplanted up into pony packs, and it is February 3rd. So I have to tease these apart. You don't cut them, you sort of tease them, so it's good that these get watered, not so right away, but maybe a few hours earlier. And then you could start to tease these apart, like so. And there's a bunch of roots. Now you notice the roots are really good here. And I'm going to do that and lay them out. And notice I also put a garbage bag on my kitchen table so that I don't mess it up so much. So I'm going to just separate these out. If there's little roots, you could put like 2 in. Like this one has a little tiny root, not very big, this one. So I'll probably put that one in with another one. I'll put another small one together. So I put the dirt in, I packed it down. I'm putting a hole in each of these. I just used my Sharpie, the end of it, to start the hole. But depending on the size of the roots, you got something big like that, and I can pull some of that off. That's a big root. This is a big root, okay? So if the hole with the Sharpie's not big enough, I put my finger in there, I stretch out that hole, I go deeper if I need to, and you want the whole stem in there. I don't want any of this stem showing. I'm gonna fill it with dirt all the way up to the top. Pack it in. If you need a little more dirt, go to your bucket of wet soil, starting soil. It's sterile so that you won't be picking up any fungal problems from your soil when you first start seeds. Here's another one. I'm going to do that. This is the one that has 2 tiny little roots. I hope you can see that. And I'm going to put them together. Arugula can be grouped together. It doesn't have to be only one per planting. And I'm going to put that then, and I'm going to add more soil. So I plant them so that, and I push the soil down around it gently. Now none of the roots are going to be showing when I'm done. But I also don't want to cover the leaves. I don't want to cover the leaves where they are. There's two little leaves here. They look like heart-shaped leaves. Those are the baby leaves called cotyledons. And then the other two here, which was the true leaves of whatever variety you were going, which is arugula. So now here's another one. Look at this. So that's a little long, but that's good. Now I'm going to try not to handle it. Don't handle this by the root. Handle it by the leaves. Make your hole big enough with your finger and drop them in all the way down so that there's no stem showing. A lot of plants can be transplanted that way, and then they'll grow from the base. They won't get so tall and gangly before they start to stretch out. Another one, a very good root system. If you handle it like this from the stem, you better be very gentle. I prefer to try to handle it. Sometimes I have to get in there. I prefer to handle it from the leaves. They're more, if you pinch that stem too much, then you're going to damage it, the whole plant. So I'm going to add a little more here. And that is arugula, how it's transplanted. This is February 3rd. And this is going to be done. I also have some spinach to plant later, but I wanted to show you I don't just plant in these. I plant in a little tray, germination tray this is called. They're actually quite large, very large, and I just cut them down because, and I put a divider in the middle, and then I can put 4 plants on either side, and there's 4 in a pony pack. If I have a 6 pony pack, 6 cell, then you want to grow 6, so you don't have a bunch of leftovers. So that's how you do it. That's it.